Alright class, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about lesson number 35 here at Modern English proficiency level, and we're going to be talking about drinks, different kinds of drinks, okay? So drinks, what do we mean? We're usually talking about alcoholic drinks. When we talk about drinks, we're talking about alcoholic drinks, something you can drink that contains alcohol, okay? So, first of all, let's take a look at the warm-up. Harvey Wallbangers really make my vision like Fuzzy Wuzzy's bear. Okay, one more time. Harvey Wallbangers really make my vision like Fuzzy Wuzzy's bear. Okay, so what are we talking about here? Well, let's try and do this a couple times fast, because this is a tongue twister, I believe. Harvey Wallbangers really make my vision like Fuzzy Wuzzy's bear. Okay, not really a tongue twister, but first of all, let's talk about this. Harvey Wallbangers. Well, this is just a type of drink, a kind of drink. I'm not sure what's in it, but it's a mixed drink. Different alcohol goes inside there, right? They make my vision. What is your vision? Well, when you see things, that's your vision, okay? You see things with your eyes, that's your vision. Fuzzy, okay? Fuzzy means you can't focus on anything. You can't see anything. Kind of like blurry. We talked about blurry actually a really long time ago we talked about blurry, but it just means you can't see very clearly. You can't focus very clearly. That's fuzzy. And wuzzy doesn't mean anything. Just a nonsense word. And also a bear, okay? What is a bear? A big animal, right? A big animal in the forest, a bear. So let's read that one more time, all right? Harvey Wallbangers really make my vision like Fuzzy Wuzzy bears. Okay, good. So let's go ahead and go on to the next part. All right, guys, now it's time for a short quiz about the words we just learned in the interesting idioms portion. First of all, what is vision? That's right, this is just another way to describe your sense of sight. You see something with your sense of sight, which is your vision. Very good. Next question, what does fuzzy mean? What's fuzzy? Right, when you're talking about vision, fuzzy means not clear, or fuzzy could mean blurry. Okay, class, so for today's interesting idioms or interesting sentences, today we have something called interesting mixology. Now, mixology is like the science of mixing drinks. A lot of people talk about mixology, just means, well, what's a mixed drink? A mixed drink would be, okay, let's think about the, we'll cover some of them here as we keep going, okay? Mixology just means to mix a drink, okay? To make a mixed drink. So let's go ahead and read the first one. What we have here are ingredients for some mixed drinks, okay? So the first one, an eyeball, okay? So literally, what's an eyeball? This is your eyeball, right? This part in your eye, the round ball, your eyeball, okay? But this is also a drink, also a mixed drink, okay? So if we're talking about a mixed drink, an eyeball, let's read the ingredients and the preparation for this, okay? You pour 1 ounce of good old American whiskey in an ice-filled glass of ginger ale, okay? So let's do that one more time. So an eyeball. Pour 1 ounce of good old American whiskey in an ice-filled glass of ginger ale. So this is telling you how to make the drink, okay? And an eyeball, it's just a type of a drink, okay? That's the name. Now whiskey, what is whiskey? Whiskey is a type of alcohol. Comes from Scotland, right? The first whiskey was probably made in Scotland. But it's a dark-colored drink. That's whiskey, all right? Ice, what is ice? Frozen water, right? Ice. So if you have an ice-filled glass, you have ice cubes in the glass, right? And also ginger ale. This is just a type of pop. It's a type of soda, okay? That's ginger ale. So let's do the whole thing again. Eyeball. Pour 1 ounce of good old American whiskey in an ice-filled glass of ginger ale. Okay, good. Let's move on to the next one. Screwdriver. Now this is what I was going to say before. Probably the easiest example of a mixed drink would be a screwdriver, because there's only 2 ingredients in this. In a screwdriver, okay? So, let's read the ingredients. Pour 1 ounce of vodka into an ice-filled glass of orange juice. Okay, well you can add ice too, but actually the 2 main ingredients are orange juice and vodka. But it's still a mixed drink, because we're mixing 2 things together. We call that a screwdriver. Now literally, a screwdriver is the tool you use to turn a screw, right? You know what a screwdriver is? You use it to open something, open a screw, or turn a screw, tighten a screw, okay? Loosen or tighten a screw would be a screwdriver. But this is also a type of drink. So let's read that one more time. Screwdriver. Pour 1 ounce of vodka into an ice-filled glass of orange juice. All right, so first of all, vodka. What is vodka? Vodka is a type of alcohol. Famous, comes from Russia, right? It's a very pure kind of alcohol. It's just clear in color. It almost looks like water. Now, the first kind of vodka was made from potatoes, I think. Potato vodka is a famous kind of vodka. But there's also vodka that's made out of grain alcohol, too. A lot of the vodka you'll buy now is made out of grain alcohol. It's kind of hard to find something that's actually made out of potato. But that's vodka, okay? Very pure kind of alcohol. Looks like water, okay? And orange juice. What is orange juice? Well, it's the juice you get by squeezing an orange. The juice that comes out of an orange when you squeeze it. So that's a screwdriver, okay? Let's look at the next one. Wine spritzer. Pour 5 ounces of wine into an ice-filled glass of ginger ale. Okay, one more time. Wine spritzer. Pour 5 ounces of wine into an ice-filled glass of ginger ale. So, first of all, you're pouring wine. You know what wine is, right? What's wine? Like red wine is what we're talking about. Into a glass with ice and with ginger ale, which is a type of soda, a type of pop, ginger ale. So let's read that one more time. Wine spritzer. Pour 5 ounces of wine into an ice-filled glass of ginger ale. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and read all these one more time. Eyeball. Pour 1 ounce of good old American whiskey in an ice-filled glass of ginger ale. Okay? Next one. Screwdriver. Pour 1 ounce of vodka into an ice-filled glass of orange juice. Okay? And the last one. Wine spritzer. Pour 5 ounces of wine into an ice-filled glass of ginger ale. Okay, very good. Let's go on to the next part. All right, class, now it's time to take a look at our quiz for our interesting mixology. First of all, what does the word ice mean? What is ice? That's right, ice is frozen water. Very good. Next question, what is orange juice? That's right, this is the drink you make by squeezing an orange, getting the juice out of an orange. Very good. Last question, what is vodka? Tell me what vodka is. That's right, this is a type of alcohol. Usually, it actually comes from Russia. Vodka.
Hey John, I've been looking for you, buddy.
Busy as usual, my friend. What's up?
Some of our coworkers and I are going out for a few drinks after work. Need to unwind a little. Care to join us?
Don't mind if I do. See you in half an hour.
I sure could use a drink. Give me a scotch on the rocks.
I want a whiskey, straight up.
I'll have a Coke.
What beers do you have on tap?
Miller and Bud.
Okay, a large Bud draft, please. You look kind of stressed out these days, Carl. Why don't you make it a double?
I couldn't handle it, but Jason sure could. One night last week, he ordered doubles all night long. He can really drink.
I don't usually drink hard liquor much, but sometimes I like a cocktail before dinner. By the way, did anyone watch Cops last night? It was great. There was this guy and this cop. And it was all about cops.
Okay, class, let's take a look at the 10 sentences. So we're talking about drinks today. We're talking about different drinks. Let's talk about some different ways to talk about drinks, okay? Let's go ahead and look at sentence number 1. Okay, repeat after me. I'd like to make a toast to the new couple. Okay, one more time. I'd like to make a toast to the new couple. All right, so if you toast somebody, this means you stand up with your drink in your hand and you say something good about them. You say, that guy over there, he's such a great guy, and he's always there for me, and I like him so much. Bottoms up, right? Bottoms up. Same thing as gambe, right? Yeah, you guys do a lot of toasting here. I've seen you do it before. Just you stand up with your drink in your hand, you say something good about somebody, and then you drink the drink. Bottoms up. Down the hatch, right? Different ways to say that. And the new couple, if you're talking about a new couple, you mean a married couple. A couple is 2 people, right? So You're toasting the new couple. It's important you do that if you're at a wedding. You should toast the new couple, but not too much. Please don't make the new couple too drunk, right? Because they don't like that. They don't like going to the bathroom and vomiting in between toasts. That's no fun, and I've heard some things. But anyway, that's a toast, okay? A toast. You stand up and you say something good about somebody, and then you drink your drink. So let's do that sentence one more time. I'd like to make a toast to the new couple. Okay, good. On to the next one, number 2. Would you like a cocktail before dinner? Okay, one more time. Would you like a cocktail before dinner? All right, a cocktail. What's a cocktail? Well, this is just a fancy way to say a mixed drink. That would be a cocktail, okay? So let's go ahead and say that one more time. Would you like a cocktail before dinner? Okay, so this is traditional with some people. They like to have a little drink before they eat their meal, have a cocktail. For me, no. I'm not one that's partial to drinking during or before a meal. Maybe after a meal is okay, have a little drink, but not a fan of drinking during a meal. Anyway, let's go ahead and read that one more time. Would you like a cocktail before dinner? Okay, good. On to the next one. Number 3. He can really drink. Okay, one more time. He can really drink. All right, so in some parts of the world, this is probably a bad thing to say about a person, but in other parts of the world, maybe this is a compliment if you say somebody can really drink. I know there's parts of China where if you can really drink, that's good. People like you if you can really drink, but maybe this is an insult in another place. He can really drink maybe means he's an alcoholic. But what we're talking about is somebody that can really drink is somebody who can drink a lot of alcohol without throwing up everywhere, without making a fool of themselves, without falling asleep in their chair. That's somebody who can really drink, right? Let's go ahead and read that sentence one more time. He can really drink. Okay, good. On to the next one. Number 4. Can I offer you a drink? All right, one more time. Can I offer you a drink? All right, so if you offer someone a drink, that means I'm buying you a drink or I'm going to give you a drink, okay? Offer something. That means I'll give it to you if you want it, all right? So let's read that one more time. Can I offer you a drink? Okay, good. On to the next one. Number 5. What do you drink? Okay, one more time. What do you drink? Okay, well, this is asking about what your favorite drink is, okay? What's your favorite thing to drink? Do you like to drink whiskey? Do you like vodka? Maybe you have a favorite mixed drink. Maybe you could say, I like to drink screwdrivers. I like to drink whiskey and 7-Up. Okay, that would be your favorite drink. So this question just means, what's your favorite drink? What do you drink? Okay, so let's go ahead and read that one more time. What do you drink? Okay, on to the next one, number 6. What kind of wine do you like? Okay, one more time. What kind of wine do you like? All right, so we're talking about 2 different things here, right? Well, actually, we're talking about 2 types of wine, 2 main types of wine. You have your red wine and you have your white wine, right? So that could be what type? Red or white wine. You also have Chinese wine, but that's a little different, right? A little different than the red and the white wine. But if you're asking about what kind of wine you like, you could also be asking about what brand of wine do you like? What kind of wine, what brand of wine do you like? So anyway, it could be red wine, it could be white wine, or it could be what company of wine, what brand of wine do you like to drink? So let's read that one more time. What kind of wine do you like? Okay, good. On to the next one. Number 7, give me a double scotch on the rocks. Okay, one more time. Give me a double scotch on the rocks. Okay, what is scotch? Scotch is just a type of whiskey, Scotch whiskey, okay? Double means I want twice the normal amount. So usually you'd get 1 drink, probably about this much. If you got a double, it's probably like that. Just double the drink that you'd usually get at a bar is a double. On the rocks. What do we mean by on the rocks? What's on the rocks? That means on ice, right? You want ice cubes in the glass, on the rocks. If you don't want it on the rocks, another way to say this is neat. I want a double scotch, neat. That means I don't want any ice inside there, or just straight up, right? That just means with nothing inside there, straight up. So you could say neat, or you could say straight up, meaning nothing. On the rocks means you want ice, okay? So let's go through that one more time. Give me a double scotch on the rocks. Okay, good. On to the next one. Number 8. Can we get 5 tequila shots, please? Okay, one more time. Can we get 5 tequila shots, please? Okay, so first of all, what's tequila? This is a type of alcohol that comes from Mexico, okay? If you ask my opinion, I think it tastes like dirt, but a lot of people like tequila. I believe it's made from a cactus, made from a cactus plant, but that's tequila, okay? And a shot, this is very important, okay? What is a shot? Well, have you ever seen a shot glass? The very small little glass, okay? That's a shot glass. You drink it like this. Quickly, drink 1 shot, okay? That's a shot. So You want 5 tequila shots. You want 5 shots of tequila, okay? So let's read that one more time. Can we get 5 tequila shots, please? Okay, good. Let's go on to the next one. Number 9. How do you make sangria? Okay, one more time. How do you make sangria? Well, that's a good question because I really don't know. This is some type of drink, another mixed type of drink. I don't for the life of me know what's inside sangria. Maybe you can look that up in your bartender's dictionary or something, but let's go ahead and read the sentence one more time anyway. How do you make sangria? Okay, good. Let's go on to the next one. Number 10. Let's have a party. I will make fruit punch. Okay, one more time. Let's have a party. I will make fruit punch. Okay, well, I'd change that to I'll make fruit punch. If this is spoken English, people don't go around saying I will make that. They say I'll make that, right? But fruit punch, what is fruit punch? Well, this is an alcoholic drink that's made with fruit juice, okay? That's what's important about this. It's got fruit juice in it, and also some alcohol, maybe some soda pop, so it's got little bubbles in that. That's punch, okay? Made out of fruit juice. Usually red color. You usually see it red colored, so it's got like some kind of, well, anyway, you can get a drink called fruit punch too. I've seen this in the stores around here too. It's just a flavor of drink. But let's go ahead and read that one more time. Let's have a party. I'll make fruit punch. Okay, good. Let's go back up to the first one and do that again. I'd like to make a toast to the new couple. Okay, let's read that one more time. I'd like to make a toast to the new couple. Okay, so first of all, a toast. What is a toast? When you make a toast, you stand up and you hold your glass and you say something good about somebody, and then you drink your drink, right? So you dedicate something to somebody. You dedicate that drink to somebody. You make a toast, all right? A couple. What's a couple? New couple. 2 people, right? A married couple. Husband and wife would be a new couple, okay? So let's say that one more time. I'd like to make a toast to the new couple. Okay, good. On to the next one. Number 2. Would you like a cocktail before dinner? Okay, one more time. Would you like a cocktail before dinner? Now, what's a cocktail? Remember, a cocktail, just another way to talk about a mixed drink, right? That's a cocktail. So, something you drink before dinner. Some people like to drink a cocktail, drink a mixed drink before dinner. So that's a cocktail, okay? So let's read that one more time. Would you like a cocktail before dinner? Okay, good. Let's move on to the next one. Number 3. He can really drink. Okay, one more time. He can really drink. All right, so if somebody can really drink, that just means you can drink a lot of alcohol without getting too messed up, without getting too drunk. You'd say, he can really drink. That means you can drink a lot, right? So let's go ahead and read that one more time. He can really drink. Okay, good. Let's move on to the next one. Number 5. What do you drink? Okay, one more time. What do you drink? Okay, remember, this is talking about your favorite drink. What's the drink that you usually have when you go to the bar, when you go to a party? Your favorite kind of drink, okay? So, let's read that one more time. What do you drink? Okay, so we're just asking you, first of all, what's your favorite drink? And second of all, what do you want to drink right now? I'm asking you if you'd like a drink. I want to know what your favorite drink is. All right? Okay, let's move on to the next one. Number 6. What kind of wine do you like? Okay, one more time. What kind of wine do you like? All right, so remember, we're talking about 2 different kinds of wine here. We have red wine, we have white wine. So we're talking about what kind of, do you want the red kind, do you want the white kind of wine, or we're also talking about brands of wine. What brand of wine would you like to drink, okay? What's your favorite company, favorite wine company? Okay, so let's go ahead and read that one more time. What kind of wine do you like? Okay, good. On to the next one. Number 7. Give me a double scotch on the rocks. Okay, one more time. Give me a double scotch on the rocks. Now remember, a double, any drink, you could say, give me a double shot of tequila. Give me a double vodka. Just means 2 times the normal amount of alcohol in a drink. When you usually get a drink, it's got about that much. A double would be 2 shots, right? Double a standard amount. And scotch. Scotch is a type of whiskey, okay? From Scotland, of course. Scotch whiskey. On the rocks, remember, on the rocks means on ice, in ice cubes, okay? So let's say that one more time. Give me a double scotch on the rocks. Okay, good. On to the next one, number 8. Can we get 5 tequila shots, please? Okay, one more time. Can we get 5 tequila shots, please? Now remember, shot, a shot glass, a small glass. 1 drink is a shot, and you drink it quickly, like a shot, okay? Tequila, remember, Mexican kind of alcohol, made from a cactus, right? Tequila. Okay, so let's do that one more time. Can we get 5 tequila shots, please? Okay, good. On to the next one, number 9. How do you make sangria? Okay, and one more time. How do you make sangria? Okay, so we're just asking what are the ingredients in this drink? What goes into it? I could ask you, how do you make a screwdriver? What's in that? Well, it's vodka and orange juice, right? That's how you make it. You just mix vodka and orange juice together to make a screwdriver. Okay, let's look at the last one. Let's have a party. I'll make fruit punch. Okay, one more time. Let's have a party. I'll make fruit punch. And once again, what's fruit punch? It's just a type of drink, alcohol in it, and also fruit juice, and probably some sort of pop goes in there to put the bubbles in there, to get some carbonation. So that's fruit punch. So let's read that one more time. Let's have a party. I'll make fruit punch. Okay, excellent. Let's go on to the next part. Alright guys, now it's time to have a quiz on the words that we learned during the 10-sentence section of today's lesson. First of all, tell me, what is a toast? That's right, if you make a toast, you hold up your glass and you say something good about somebody, and then everybody drinks. Very good. Next question. If I say, let's toast the new couple, what am I talking about? What's a new couple? That's right, this is a new married couple. Two people that are just married, newlyweds, a new couple. Next question, what is a cocktail? That's right, it's a drink made with mixing different things together. Another way to say a mixed drink, a cocktail. Next question, if I say, that guy can really drink, what do I mean? That's right, it means you can drink a lot without getting too drunk. You can really drink. Next question, if I ask you, what do you drink? What does that mean? That's right, this is a question asking, what is your favorite drink? What's your favorite kind of drink? Last question, what is fruit punch? That's right, this is an alcoholic drink made with fruit, some sort of alcohol, and then some sort of pop to make it bubble. That's fruit punch. Alright guys, now it's time for the joke. A little humor for today. So this one is called culture shock. What's culture shock? Well, that's when you go to a new place, when you go to a new country, and you can't quite fit in with the way they live in a new country. That's culture shock. When you go to a new place, you'll feel, what's going on? I'm shocked, right? I don't believe what's going on here. So, this joke is entitled Culture Shock. So, two immigrants arrive in the United States and are discussing the differences between the old country and the U.S. One of them says that he's heard people in the U.S. eat dogs. And if they're going to fit in, they better eat dogs too. So they head to the nearest hot dog stand and order 2 dogs. The first guy unwraps his, looks at it, and nervously looks at his friend and says, "What part did you get?" Anyway, so immigrants, right? Immigrants are people that come to a country to live. New people that come to a country from another country to live, okay? They're discussing this, okay? They're talking about this. They're having a discussion, talking back and forth. Now, of course, they're talking about hot dogs, right? Hot dogs are made from beef, but not actually from dogs. Now, when the guy gets his hot dog, he unwraps it. He opens the package and looks inside, and he says, "What part did you get?" He asks him nervously, right? If you're nervous, you're worried about something, because he thought he got a bad part of the dog, didn't he? Okay, anyway, that's our joke for today about culture shock. Alright guys, so for today's culture, we're going to talk a little bit about American parties. Now, a lot of people, when they go to a party, the number one reason they go is to drink, especially when you go to college. Now, everybody knows that the legal age for people to drink in the United States is 21. You have to be 21 years old to purchase or to drink alcohol. But most people in the United States, at least college people, break this law. In fact, yeah, pretty much everybody breaks this law by going to what's called, well, when you go to a party, when you first get to college, you're a freshman, right? That's your first year. And you want to go to a lot of parties because you don't know anybody. You're probably in a different city, maybe in a different state, maybe in a different part of the country. You don't have any friends, so you want to meet friends. Probably the best way to do that is to go to a party. And probably the most popular kind of party in the United States for college-age people is a kegger. Now, what's a kegger? First of all, what's a keg? Well, do you know what a barrel is? A big container made out of wood. A keg is the same thing, but made out of metal, and that's what beer comes in. So think about if you've been to a bar and you've seen beer that's on tap. That means beer that comes out of a like that. You can pour it into a glass from that. It doesn't come in a bottle or a can. It comes in a big keg. Well, if you want to have a kegger, a keg party in the United States, the first thing you do is you go get a few kegs of beer. The second thing you do is tell people we're having a kegger this weekend. Now, when people show up to a kegger, you usually have this kind of party in somebody's house. If somebody has a house or an apartment, you can have a kegger. You get the keg of beer, you put it in a big garbage can full of ice to keep it cold, and then you tap the keg. You open it, you put the tap. The tap is the place where the beer comes out of, right? Now, when you have this kind of party, the way you make your money back, now kegs are not cheap. They cost several $100s to buy a keg of beer. The way you make the money back is you charge money at the door. You charge a cover price to come in. Cover price just means how much money it costs you to get in the door. When you go to the door, maybe you pay $5, they will give you a cup, a plastic cup. You just bought yourself a cup. But what that cup does for you, it gives you unlimited chance to drink beer. You can drink as much as you want until there's no beer left. So a lot of people standing around that keg, drinking beer, getting drunk. A lot of people that are underage too, a lot of these freshmen are at this type of party. Not so fast, okay? One more time. Not so fast. Well, why would you use this? Well, maybe you're walking with your friend, and your friend walks like this, but you walk like this, okay? Maybe you have shorter legs than your friend. You could say, not so fast, just means slow down, or wait a minute, okay? Or, it could also mean in a conversation, if I say, hey, do you want to jump out the window and try to fly? Okay, good, you want to, huh? You could say, not so fast. I didn't agree to that yet. We don't have an agreement. We're not done talking. Not so fast. You could also say, okay, hold on a minute. If somebody's walking too quick, hold on a minute. Or wait a second. Wait a sec, right? Second, wait a sec. Slow down, another way to say that. But the one we want to learn is not so fast, okay? Just means slow down. Okay, class, now it's time to take a look at the role play. So, what I want you to do today is I want you to get up, I want you to mingle, I want you to talk to as many people as you can, walk around the room, and you have to ask about these questions, okay? We're talking about bars and cocktails, your favorite bars and your favorite cocktails. So ask them, first of all, if you find a person, ask them, what's your favorite cocktail? What's your favorite mixed drink to drink? Second, what do you think is the best Beijing bar? What's the best bar here in Beijing? What's the most popular, or what's your favorite bar? Also, what do you like to do in your free time? What do you do when you have free time? Do you like to go out to the bars? Do you like to go to the disco? Do you like to go to a net bar? What do you like to do in your free time? And also, another question, when should we take our teachers out? All right, talk about when you should take your teacher out to have a drink with you. So, two important questions I want you to answer. What's your favorite cocktail? What's your favorite drink? And what's your favorite bar here in Beijing? So, everybody stand up, walk around for a while, ask these questions. We'll give you a few minutes to ask these questions of each other. Make sure you can talk to as many people as possible in the time allowed. So try to talk to as many people, cover these questions, and move on to the next person and talk. So everybody stand up and start talking. All right, class. So for this role play, what we're going to do is we're going to have a little scenario here. You and your friends, well, we need groups of 4, okay? Let's have groups of 4. So 3 of you are going to be students, and 1 of you is going to be a teacher, okay? So pretend you're at a Beijing bar, and you find your teacher. The 3 of you bump into the teacher. I want you to hang out with him, talk to him, maybe ask him or her about the different drinks, different ways you can talk about drinks. Ask him what his favorite drink is, ask him if this is his favorite bar. So, groups of 4. We need 1 person to be the teacher, and we need 3 people to be the students. So just pretend you find a teacher in a bar and you want to hang out and spend some time with him. So get together in groups of 4 and decide who's going to be the teacher, who will be the students, do this role play, and then make sure you do this because we'll probably go around the room and make everybody do their little play. So groups of 4, get together, go.